good. Yeah, let's go out and get some crystals. This is a nice place to camp. I'd do this again. The outhouse doesn't stink. Some of them you walk in and it's awful. The stink is awful. But this one, it's just like being in a regular bathroom in a way. I mean, there's no splash when you poop. It just kind of thuds or whatever, but there was no bad odor. I know the one up in Minnesota that I use, that one is so bad that you have to hold your breath. It's not pleasant to go in there. It's not pleasant to go in there at all. I don't know if more people use it or if it's just maybe the stuff doesn't break down or what. It's warmer here. And there's 2 other people at the campgrounds. 2 or 3. There was one on each side. I might have been the 3rd person. I think there was 2 other parties. There was someone in a tent. Oh, jeez. I mean, that wouldn't be any fun with what we went through last night. Jeez, I would never want to stay in a tent. Jeez. You gotta set the thing up and everything, and then it's... I don't know. I like the van, even though it leaks a little bit. I'd rather be in the van and something like that. Then you got, I don't know if there's bears out here. I wouldn't want to be in a tent. There's nothing between you and the bear. And you're in there eating and stuff. They can smell that right through the tent. They're gonna go in there and take your food. If you're eating a bag of chips or something, they don't know you're eating it. All they smell is chips. They want some. And they'll go in there and take them. In the car here, they can't really, there's a barrier. Okay. I guess he's waiting for me to come out. No, I'm not a fan of camping that way. Yeah, the car, that's what you'd have to do though. You'd have to camp in a tent. You'd bring a tent. You wouldn't be able to stretch out in a little car. Okay, we're almost to the end here, I think. It's actually a little further than I thought it would be. On the map it didn't look as far, but I'm driving real slow. Just scenic drive though. So this is the 3rd card and the 3rd day. I think this is paved here. I'm not sure. Is it or... sections that are paved and sections that aren't. Here it isn't. I mean, the potholes are caused by the wheels. They bounce and they bounce over a little rock or something, and then they land and they make a hole. They do that repeatedly. Everybody goes through ends up doing that, and then it creates a rut. It's like a little hammer, and then it creates a hole because it's bouncing. Okay, so it's 936.8. So for the length of this road. 936.9 to here. I gravel to here, I guess. I think there's parts that are paved though. Oh boy, there's not much visibility down there. Okay, here we go. Boy, it's foggy out. Maybe I'll just go to the one mine. So I already ate. I've only eaten out once on this trip, and that's at Arby's. I got the 2 for $6.53. That's the tax. Fish. 53 cents tax there in Missouri. So probably tomorrow I'll eat out. Later on in my trip, as I run out of stuff, I'll eat out. I'll treat myself to breakfast and stuff like that at an inexpensive place. There's places around here we can eat, but I'm gonna try to put off doing that to save money. Maybe I can try to do this trip on a budget. Hopefully I don't have to stay in any motels. I think I can avoid that. If I have to stay at one, that's okay though. I mean, but if I don't, then I can maybe stay at a motel in Chicago in May. Not that I have to do that, but in Chicago you pretty much have to stay in a motel. So, but here you don't. And this campground worked out pretty well. Yeah, it's foggy. According to the forecast that I got before I left, it's supposed to be dry. I wonder if that's going to be accurate or not. Those forecasts aren't always accurate. This area, I think, has been stuck in a path of rain. I think they've been getting rain for a while, and we've just been getting more and more rain, and we're not getting any rain up by us. They're getting everybody's rain. I want to go somewhere where I can be parked near where I dig, so that if I need something, I can run back to the car. So I'm going to go, because it could rain. I don't want to wear a jacket unless I have to, though. I want to be able to come back, get a drink if I want, have something to eat. I'm probably going to just stay at one place. Dig. I guess I'll just dig. That's all there is to do here. Absorb the energy of the place and dig for crystals. There's nowhere to go to temple or anything, but this is the temple. A lot of people don't get to go to a null or I don't know what they call the other one. I don't know which one this is that Cryon talked about, the 12 pairs, but very few people get to ever visit one of those. Many of them are in very remote places, and there's only 12 of them. This is the closest one to me. So I don't notice any difference, but there are people who can tell that, oh yeah, there's a real energetic thing here, or there's a feeling that you get